BYU football this summer, use the hashtag BYUSN to join our conversation. Right now, we are welcomed with our third guest of the day, Coco Tauali'i Bond of BYU Softball. And in the words of your coach, Coco, and I said this before the break, Gordon Eakin, and I quote, says, "You are the best defensive third baseman in college softball."
What?
How do you feel about those lofty comments from your coach?
I don't know. That's high standards right there. I don't know. I mean, I would say I'm the best at falling at third base, but I don't.
Now,
best defensive player. I don't know.
Let's explain that a little bit. You had a moment in softball where you rounded third base and fell down.
Yeah.
Now what happened?
Sniper got you.
So I was running and I was in between sliding or diving or just staying up, and I wasn't quite sure what I wanted to do. And I already knew I was out, so I was in between, and I just got caught and I totally fell.
Got caught in the moment. Yeah.
Brian's had a few of those moments.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, more so with my decision on candy. What should I? And then I just get a cramp in my hand, and then
He's getting burned, then he just fakes an injury.
Yeah.
Oh, my hamstring.
Hey, you know what? Speaking of candy, you have a very interesting name, Coco. Do you get made fun of or have nicknames like Cocoa Pebbles or anything like that?
No.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. My son eats Cocoa Pebbles a lot. So
That's what you're thinking of right now, Brian?
Well, we talked about Gushers and candy. And I was thinking about my pantry at home, and I remember seeing Cocoa Pebbles, and your name's Coco. I'm sorry. Yeah, so that's what I was thinking.
Yeah, let's talk about softball, huh?
I'm sorry.
All right.
Sorry.
Senior night coming up for BYU softball, and I'm sure that it's kind of surreal for you as you approach that and think, man, is it really going to be the end? But you and Gordy Bravo, two very accomplished seniors on this team. What's the journey been like for you as you kind of look back on now 4 years at BYU and competing with this team, and how much blood and sweat and tears you've poured into this thing?
It's crazy how fast it's gone by. I still feel like a freshman. I keep on telling people I'm a junior. I'm not a senior. It's not happening.
Are you going to cry?
Yes, I am.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
A lot.
Yeah. What do you think your greatest memory is so far within your career?
My greatest memory.
Do you have a favorite softball experience? It could be on the field or off, for that matter.
Anything.
I would say just gaining the friends that I have now, because it's like a family, and through softball, even throughout your whole life, you gain a lot of friends through softball, and I feel like that's my greatest memory is gaining all my friends. One
of those is Gordy Bravo, and I've heard that if you call her by her real name, Marissa, things may get a little bit weird. Have you ever done that?
Yes, and if you add in the middle name, it's even better. It's 10 times better.
What happens? Is this an all-out freak out?
She just gives you the look, Just...
What's the middle name?
Are you gonna go there?
Say, whisper. You could whisper in my ear, and then I'll say it. Annette. It's Annette. I said I'll say it. I'll take credit for it.
Anybody can look it up. I mean,
that's right.
Everybody told you that in confidence.
Marissa.
I might get a little look for that one, but
it's okay.
It's all right.
It's a beautiful name,
I'll take the
Gordy.
Yeah.
Okay, we think that's a beautiful
Marissa Annette
name.
is gorgeous. Yeah. If I have a daughter, I'll name her Marissa Annette.
This BYU softball team has set the bar so high, because it just kind of seems like, and I've joked with your coach about this too, you just show up and you win conference championships and you go to the NCAA tournament. That's what we do.
Yeah.
Is there a pressure associated with that?
Well, I mean, this year there was, because we lost 2 games to LMU in our first series. And so it was kind of a lot of pressure, because we were oh no, we don't lose conference. This just doesn't happen. So it was a little bit of pressure at the beginning, but...
Was it a necessary wake-up call?
Yes, it was much needed. We weren't hitting, and so everybody's starting to come around now, and we're starting to put the bats together.
So I understand that you guys get candy when you go to first base.
Mm-hmm.
What type of candy do you guys get?
Well, I asked for cherry, Tootsie Rolls.
Oh, you're a cherry Tootsie Rolls. Now, I know you have some teammates that like Skittles and some that like vanilla Tootsie Rolls. Mm-hmm. And Coach De La Housey, shout out to Kristen, She gets you specifically cherry Tootsie Rolls?
Yes, she gives me a lot of them too. And our new routine is that she gives them to me before my at bat, so then like technically I do better when I go up to bat.
Yeah.
And she'll sometimes, if she like is in the middle of the inning or something, and like she knows I'm gonna get up, she'll leave it like in the middle of like the pads on the wall. So that I can get
This is
it.
motivation.
Yeah.
That's
Nice.
amazing coaching going on
Yeah.
right there.
That's a great coach.
I learned something new every time about it. We always ask that question to every softball player that we talk to, and there's always this little nuance about what she does to motivate the players.
Yeah.
Santa Clara tomorrow, and the West Coast Conference Championship always on the mind. We wish you the best of luck against the Broncos. And I can't remember, have you signed our new stretch Y flag, Coco?
Don't think so.
Okay, we're going to need you to sign that.
All right.
And BYU Sports Nation Karma is being delivered to you. You're already the best defensive third baseman in the country, apparently. But you'll be even better tomorrow.
Hold my hand, Spencer.
Oh
That's how we do it.
Thanks, Coco.
Thanks.
Up next on BYU Sports Nation, the Cougar Whip Around, including